Hey, what's going on? I was watching a movie the other night, and it was called Keep Breathing. It's on Netflix, and it's a mini series, I guess, about a lady that is on a plane or gets on a plane, and it ends up crashing, right? And ends up crashing in like the middle of like Canada or something very rural, very North America, very hazardous conditions, very woodland. Um, and anyway, she didn't know a lot about what she needed to do, how to, survive. Nobody else, obviously, it's a movie, nobody else survived. But she did, and she was just doing what she thought best to survive. Well, one of the things that she had that drove me absolutely crazy was a lighter. And it obviously they crashed into a lake, and when they did that, the lighter was wet. So what did she do? She tried it a few times. It didn't do anything. So she literally in the show threw it aside. I mean, just done, and started looking for different ways to make fire. That drove me crazy because it was a resource that she had. It was very possible to use, but she didn't know how to get it going. And in her scenario, it was getting cold very quickly. She needed a fire, boil water, things like that. And the number one resource to be able to start a fire is a lighter. And around the one I carry all the time is a little bit of Gorilla Tape. And in another video, I'll show you how to use Gorilla Tape as an excellent fire starter in a pinch as well. But I wanted to show you, if this thing got wet, you fell off your kayak, you fell off your canoe, your boat, whatever happens, and this thing's wet and you needed to use it to start a fire, what you could do besides set it to the side and wait on it to dry by itself, what you could do to get it back up and running in less than a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I got a little cup. I'm going to fill it up with some water, and I'm going to dunk this thing. So I don't know, you can see there's definitely water in there, and I'll get it a little bit more oriented, but we're going to just dunk it right in. Okay, so it is totally submerged in the water. Okay, and they're like, oh well, it was upside down, it didn't get any water in there. Let's go ahead and pour some water right on there. Okay, all right, so with that, now this thing's completely soaked. Literally all it's doing is splashing water. I don't know if you can see that. So first thing you do, turn it upside down or hold it, get a firm grip on it, and shake the shit out of it. Get as much as you can. If you want to dry it off real quick with your shirt, makes you feel better, great, but shake it off. Then see these holes? Okay, the child protector thing on here I flicked off. You need to do that to be able to make this possible. So just take a knife, flick that off. Mine's already gone, but there is something that sits across this flint, so flick that off. So after you get done shaking it, shake all that water out. Still not going to work. Spark a little bit, but nothing. So shake it out. Now, point it away from you, so those holes are pointing away, and blow hard down into the hole. Okay, and then you're going to gently take a t-shirt material, a leaf, whatever you got to do. If you don't have anything that's dry, get a leaf or a dry leaf or some dry moss, or use the inside of a shirt, just something that you can wipe off this flint with. Blow it again. and you got fire. That simple. So shake it out. If you want to, wipe it off. Point these away from you so it blows out. Blow good. Get it until you think it's nice and dry. And then, last thing is try to wipe off where where it meets the flint, so it has somewhere to strike all the way around, and then fire it up. Okay, very simple. You can go from having a totally soaked, non-usable resource like a lighter to having something up and running within a minute to get that fire started.